What's up, YouTube? Alright, so I haven't made any videos in a while, but I'm back. I'm gonna be doing Final Fantasy 12 Let's Play. I'm gonna be doing a couple of interesting things on this one, though. First and foremost, I've modded my game. This is the PC version. I've modded it so that it has the original license board. Now I played this remaster, I guess is what you would call it, when it came out on the PlayStation 4, and I loved it. And I still actually I'm still kind of playing it on the PS4 a little bit now and then. This version is going to be the PC version, modified to have the original license board. Now what that means is jobs don't matter. That's going to make it a little easier in that everyone will be able to get everything. However, the PC version has this neat feature called New Game Minus. What that does is it prevents you from gaining levels. So that's what we're gonna do. Right there. First and foremost, let me lower this a bit. There we go. Now I don't have to talk so damn loud. Hopefully you'll be able to hear. I guess I'll leave it on reorchestrated. I don't know what the differences there are, like how it sounds. Controls are what I want. Graphics are at max. I do want the subtitles. I don't need vibration. Alright. New Game Plus. Start a new game in New Game Minus. In this mode, there is no use of experience points. Now, I'm going to lay down a few ground rules for myself in this, too. Because I noticed with the PlayStation 4 version, there's a thing called Trial Mode. You can get some really powerful equipment from Trial Mode, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cheese the game in that way. There are also some things you can do in the base game where you manipulate the random number generation that is running in the background of the game, and you can get the most powerful weapon, the Seitengrat, which breaks the game, essentially. You can get an infinite amount of them, and everybody can use them regardless of licenses. So I'm not going to get that. Now, I'm going to pay attention to your comments because there is a point in the game that's somewhat early, shortly after Wraithwall, where you can get a very powerful weapon, not as powerful as the Carcata from Trial Mode or the Seitengrat, but still very powerful for where you are in the game, and the game becomes very easy if you get them, because you can steal infinite of them. It's not necessarily cheesing, because it's within the game itself. You're not like manipulating RNG, you're not loading up Trial Mode, you're not abusing autosaves. It's just stealing from a rare enemy, and you can steal it multiple times. So I don't know, I might get one of those. I'm going to pay attention to the comments and see what you guys want me to do, but that's a ways off. My plan here is to basically play maybe 3-4 hour increments, somewhere, let's say 2 to 4 hour increments, probably once a week. Most likely on Mondays, possibly on Tuesdays, and then upload the same day. I'm not doing it as a live stream because it's just easier for me this way. Alright, let's begin New Game Minus. This game. A lot of people didn't like it, but this is definitely one of my favorite Final Fantasies. Just everything from the setting, the style, the gameplay. Typically, the games that take place in Ivalice, which is where Final Fantasy Tactics took place, are just games that I love.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Farang.
Farang. It's like amen in Ibelus, I guess. For those who have never played this game before, you're really missing out. If you like Game of Thrones...
If, following this, Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little...
It's like Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones was a thing.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
Huzzah. I would say that if there was one thing in this game that I wish they had, was the ability to control your airship. You don't, I mean, you kind of get one, then you lose one, and then that's pretty much it. Ball theory using a bow. Huh.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw!
I don't think I've ever used a
Paling
bow
still
on him.
stands!
Shield beyond sight, near failing light.
Nope. Never burn like my ass.
Paling's fallen! Then it's over! For my father. For my father! Lord Rasler!
Just look at it. Even from this opening cutscene, you can tell this game just oozes personality. A lot of people criticized it, saying it had worse graphics than Final Fantasy X.
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth.
I think that's bullshit.
Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
The graphics are just different. It's a different style. It's more medieval. More realistic in that sense, I guess. The faces look... I'll give you that they look a little flatter, but I don't know. The detail is better in ways.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramenas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Oh, that rabble. Always rabble, 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 rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
And here comes the tutorial portion. I kind of wish you could skip these. I mean, I know how to fucking play the game. Move the camera. It's a tall guy, con, yada yada yada. Go talk to the guy. That's called the action icon. It is time. We will drive back any Imperials standing between us and the King. Damascus' future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on the foes before you, Rex. I will watch rearward. You can open the party menu by pressing Y. From the party menu, you can examine your equipment and inventory. The red line is a hostile target line. Take heed, you're being targeted. When a foe targets you, the line is red. When you target a foe, the line is blue. If you see a red line, look for foes at once. If they are not readily apparent, use R to look around. Blah blah blah, battle menu. Once you select attack and target a foe, close the distance using the left analog. You'll automatically attack until your foe is defeated. You can change targets, use items, and oppose them. After using an item, you will automatically resume your previous action. You can do it. Show me. Now it's funny, it tells you you can close the gap using the left analog, but you actually don't have to. It'll move it for you.
Captain?
This version, the PC version, actually looks quite a deal better than the PlayStation one. I mean, the PlayStation one looks great. I'm not saying it doesn't. It's just this version does actually look a little better. It seems like it has a few more bells and whistles in the graphics department. I don't even have to heal myself, they'll fucking do it for me. Let's do some magic, make it a little interesting. Oh, never mind. Limit break! Oh, I'm sorry, quickening. I don't know why they called
This is
it.
Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging.
I wonder why they, Crap, I just lost my train of thought. I wonder why they called it quickenings instead of limit breaks.
Yeah.
There is no simple way through the fortress. The mini-map at the top right of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult your location map with the back button. This will bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. If you still find yourself at a loss, pressing the left stick button will allow you to view the location map as you move. Navigate through as you see fit. That's what they're talking about right there.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Azulis has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
There are several enemy soldiers beyond this point. However, Rex, there is no need to destroy them all. Sometimes it's necessary to escape. The right trigger command can allow you to abandon the fight with an enemy and run away. Escaping from a pointless battle is nothing to be ashamed about. So true. This is what they're talking about. You can just hold down the stick, the right trigger I mean, and just run away. And later in the game you get these things called gambits. They're basically AI commands. Oh, I'll get the chest first. Potion. Not that I needed it. This is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching a save crystal and pressing A. Touching one of these crystals will also fully restore your HP and MP. Though you will gradually recover MP as you move about, it can take time. Do not miss this opportunity to refresh yourself and your allies. There is more I would tell you, but we've no time. Heed the lessons of the battlefield and you will do well. Come, we must reach His Majesty before it's too late. Now, I really like the way the crystals look in this game. Like, if you have ever played Final Fantasy 15, not 15, what was the, 14? The online one, the second online one. The crystals in that look shitty compared to this. I mean, this just looks, it looks like a brilliant magical crystal. We're not going to bother with that because we got auto-save for now. And this part's so easy that I'm not even going to worry about it.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Look at him. There's balls on this kid. I got him.
Yeah.
Now, another thing you can do in this version of the game, which is super useful, is you can put it on fast forward. Which is what I'm doing right now. I have it set to 2 times the speed, but you can actually set it to 4 times if you want. And you move faster. It's very helpful for getting through parts quickly. One thing I like in this game is that nearly all cutscenes can be paused and skipped. A lot of games don't do that. It's like you get stuck in a cutscene and somebody knocks at the door or you gotta go to the bathroom. You can't do shit until the cutscene's over. Not the case in this.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damascus to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent! Malone!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
Told you. Game of Thrones. Before Game of Thrones was a thing.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain, traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Memoirs of Marquis Halimandor IV. And now we are finally to our main character, Rex's little brother Vaughn.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us!
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Turn off the speed. And one of the nice things is that Vaughn starts with steel, and steel is very useful because the way that this game works is you don't typically get money, which is gil in Final Fantasy. You don't typically get gil from defeated enemies. Instead, you get loot. I don't know if these guys actually have anything. No, they do. But the thing about it is, unlike some games, when you steal from an enemy in this one, they still have a chance of dropping that same item again. Can't really show it there, but... So you can get potentially double the loot and get more money to get, the items and shit you'll need. So I typically try to steal from almost everything, unless I'm just farming license points or XP, which obviously in this game is not going to be... I mean, farming license points will be more important in this, but I won't be farming XP, because there is none. I imagine that the way it'll probably go is that this game, this playthrough, in the beginning will be pretty easy. But as you get to the second half of the game...
Wow, Vaughn! You got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
The second half of the game is probably going to be when it starts to get pretty hairy.
That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
The royal city of Rabanaster.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I...
What? Haven't paid?
On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl. What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy! Get out the way! Oh!
I love the races in Evil East. The Mughals, the Banga, the pig people with the Sikh.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon.
Damn, that Pinella's got some good thigh gap.
Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
I played a lot of RPGs in my time, and I gotta say, like, Rabanaster in this game is definitely one of my favorite, like, city locations. It's just, it's beautiful, it's laid out well, They did a really good job. We'll go there later. Oh, no, I don't have them yet. Let's go talk to Miguel, though.
Ah, Vaughn, I was waiting.
Penelo said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Penelo on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Alright, so the Sandsea is a place that you'll go to quite a bit. Especially in the beginning. There's, well, actually they're gonna walk us through a little tutorial on it in just a moment. But once that's done, I am going to show you guys something that you'll want to do very early on.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right! Vaughn, you should give it a shot!
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato. The mark I've petitioned to have hunted. Do you want to hear all the details? Yeah, that would help. Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board then go off running to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. So take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something else to help keep track of your hunts, a clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. You obtained an Orakia armlet. Looks like you can't equip that yet. You know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magic, white magic. None of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomage, how can I equip this great treasure you've bestowed on me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Now I'm going to skip this tutorial because it's very long and annoying, and I'll just show you how to do it in half the time. The East Gate's the one you want to head out. Once you've taken care of the mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Alright, so here's how it works. You go to Licenses. In order to use weapons, armors, and magic, first obtain the proper license. Blah, 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 blah. Now, initially, in this version of the game, the Zodiac Age, whether on the PS4 or on the PC, it's going to ask you to choose a job. Each job has a different board. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I've modified this game so that everybody has the full license board. That means that it doesn't matter which job you choose. I could put him as a black mage and then put Pinello as machinist, and it would be the same. So I'm just going to do what I think, like I'm going to put them under the job classing that sounds kind of like what their character is. And Vaughn is typically considered a Shikari. Now, as you'll see, it's got everything. This is not anything like the normal license board. And the Orakia armlet is right there, which we are going to learn and put on right away because it boosts our maximum hit points, which will be useful. Well, really probably doesn't matter at this point. Now, the other thing I want to show you, and this is actually, I'll tell you right now that this is one of the instances where you're going to want to inspect the license board and look at the... You're going to want to do that exact what I just did 30 times. But I'm going to show you why in one of the stores. So the way that this game works is when you get loot and you sell it at stores, it unlocks a thing called a bazaar. It doesn't matter what store you go to. You're going to want to go to all the different types of stores and do this because there's one for each of them. Now, in the... Actually, I'll just show you. So you talk to them, and there's this item bazaar. When you start to sell stuff, I don't think that it'll work now because I only have 3 rat pelts. I don't think it'll unlock anything. Yeah, it didn't unlock anything. But what you want to do early on in the game is go around to all the different types of stores and talk to them typically between 25 and 30 times. Just like this. Eventually, you'll see it'll unlock an item in the bazaar. Now, there's no way in the beginning of the game that you're going to be able to afford this before the item, but it's something that you'll want to work towards as soon as you can. And I'll go over more in detail once we have one, and I can show you. Now you can find a, you can do a Google search for monographs. That's what you're going to be getting here. And basically there are key items that once you have them, they increase the likelihood of enemies dropping items. And enemies will also be able to potentially drop 2 items in one drop, which is very useful. So they end up paying for themselves. The downside to them is that occasionally enemies will drop pebbles, which are completely useless. But there's a whole bunch of different monographs. Actually, you know what? Has it been 25 yet? I should have been counting these. I'm not... You might not actually be able to get these this early, like to get them to be unlocked this early, but I'm gonna try a few more times here. I really should have been counting. Let's say that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you might not be able to unlock them this early. I thought you could. I never actually had tried. I guess that's something I'll have to look up later. Because he should have offered it by now. It's usually between 25 and 30 that it'll unlock. Yeah, he's not offering it yet, so it might be too early in the game. But they're very expensive either way. You wouldn't be able to afford them now, even if you did have it unlocked. But it's something that you'll want to try, you know, periodically. And I'll look up exactly when it unlocks. I'm not sure when. Let's kind of fast forward here. Oop, go this way. Now we want to go out to the Ester Sand, which is this way.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right, gates are closed after this.
I just looked it up during that cutscene. So, oh shit, I can't get back into town. Alright, I was actually at a, Technics aren't one of the shops that you can go to unlock them unless you talk to them 100 times. So, when I get back into town, I will show you at a weapon shop. I wish you could delete the files from here. Actually, I'll just do it over number 1. Ooh, game minus. Look at that. That's interesting. Let's hit up the Ester Sand. We have a T-Rex. That T-Rex that you saw in that cutscene, he's actually over here. But, it's something you'll want to avoid, for sure. And I'll show you just how to do that. After I kill this guy.
Ha!
Alright, so over here, down this ridge, is the Saurian, or T-Rex. Oop. Now you gotta be careful. The way that the T-Rex works is actually kind of an interesting thing. So, in this game, there are monsters that can aggro you, attack you at will. They have the red health bars. And then there are monsters, let's run over here real quick and I'll show you, that won't attack you. They have green health bars. See? He's friendly. Now, sometimes you get into unique situations where certain monsters will have a green health bar, meaning that they're not aggressive towards you, like this Saurian here. See? He won't attack me right now if I walk right up to him. Hello, Saurian. See? No attack. But, and let me show you this off to you. He doesn't like it when you attack his food supply, which are these wolves. So let me attack one, and then watch. If I kill his wolf near him, he will probably turn aggressive. Oh, he didn't that time. Huh. Usually he does. I wonder if it's something where maybe you have to take out all of the... Whoa! That was almost bad. It might be something where you have to take out all the wolves around him. Let's see.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Needless to say, if he does go aggressive on me and gets a hit on, yeah, I'm gonna die. Okay, still green. Well, let's just say I like to flirt with death. Oh. You have to be careful in what you select sometimes. There we go.
Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Another cool thing that is both a point of... I guess you would say it's both a positive and a negative to this game, is that there are many... the treasure chests in this game are randomized, in the sense that they typically, in an area, they will have maybe 1 or 2 different treasures. Actually, no. A lot of times it's like 3. Huh. He's still not aggressive. Look at that. T-Rex. Maybe they changed that, because I remember for certain that was how the Saurian worked in the PlayStation 2 version. I want to see this guy go aggro. Still nothing. Okay, so yeah, here's an example. Here's a treasure chest. Now this thing could be random. I might get a potion, I might get Gil. In that case I got Gil. But not all of them are. Sometimes you'll come across chests that have basically unlocks in them. They'll have techniques, magic, whatever.
Ha. Yeah. Ah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna kill all the wolves. And that way I can also show off something else in the game.
Yeah.
You'll see as I kill these wolves, I get chains. What chains do is the higher... So the way chains work is they're based on the type of enemy you kill. So if I were to go kill one of those cactus creatures, it would break the chain. The higher your chain, the better... That thing's aggressive. I don't want to break the chain. The better chances of loot are.
Yeah.
The other thing that's nice about chains is that as you get your chain higher, it they'll drop like these little crystals, which you saw before. Ooh, this could be hard. Hold on. Let's pop a potion. And sometimes what they do, the little things that you pick up, they're like, they change as you get your chain higher. They're like little, I call them coins. They look like coins. They can heal you. Right there, there's one. Boop. See, it gave me a little MP boost. Which, when you're chaining a lot of stuff, it's pretty helpful. because you can just keep chaining and chaining and chaining. That'll give me a little health boost. It also increases... He's still not aggro. It also increases the chance of loot dropping. So if you're farming a specific type of enemy that you know drops like a rare loot that you want, if you can chain them, that'll increase your likelihood of getting that item. Alright, let's go do the bill. I don't think I'm going to get that Saurian to turn aggro just by killing wolves, which is, I swear, that's how it was in the original. It's good practice to just kill everything, really, especially in the beginning, because, or if you're playing this minus mode, because you're going to get license points, and then license points can unlock health, new weapons, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. See, like right now I have 19 license points. Let's go to a license board. Now, there's weapons here. Let's try to find health, because health's probably going to be up here somewhere. Cure. How many points is that? 15. That's a pretty good buy, especially in the beginning. Get your accessories. Libra. Libra's going to be good. I'll go over that later once we get it. So it looks like all the technics are down this way. Magic lore. Battle lore. Battle lore is useful. I love battle lore. You can really make your guy beastly. Where the hell are the healths? Oh, wouldn't that be something if there's no health nodes on these freaking boards? That would be crazy. This would be a really tough playthrough if that's the case. Those are all weapons, 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 weapons. It looks like this side is all weapons and equipment. Health has to be over here somewhere. Channeling. White magic, black magic, time magic. I don't think this board has health on it. Holy shit. Oh! 150. There's a 150 in there. A 190. 70. Alright, hold on. We got a 150, a 190, a 70. I don't see any. 30. There's one. Maybe they're in here? Shit. If that's all there is for health, this is gonna be tough. Like in the normal game, there's like I mean with the different boards, you get a lot of health nodes, and they're important. Serenity. What the fuck is that? Oh, increased magic. I was thinking it was a technic for a second. Alright, well, we'll pick up Cure now because that'll be useful later. But yeah, it's crazy. There's gotta be more. I'm just not seeing them. I mean, there should be... If this board has everything, there should be ones that give you, like, 400. Yeah, this is gonna be a challenge. But hey, that's kind of cool. It's not gonna be as easy as I thought, people. Alright, let's go kill this tomato. Nope, that's not the right one. He's up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. There's tomato. Alright, first thing, I'm stealing from the bitch. Stole a damn pebble. Lame. Alright. Oh! Double hit! That'd have been funny if there was like a small percent chance that when you look over the cliff, he's just like splatted. I wonder if I'll still have a chain because I didn't actually kill that tomato. Look at him over there mocking me. I do! Ha! That's funny. But he's about to break the chain. Wonder if I can steal from him again. I could, but I got a fucking pebble again.
Yeah.
Rogue tomato vanquished.
Galbana lilies?
I've noticed that sometimes the mouths don't match up with the
Never thought I'd see him
voice.
growing out here.
I think it was like that in the original, though. I just don't think they cared to sync it up from
This
the
will make a nice
Japanese.
souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Alright, let's go hand this in. Ooh, I see a chest. You know what, I'm gonna kill a couple of these cactuses because I want to get some of their flowers.
Ha! Yeah.
These guys have flowers that can sell for a decent amount in the beginning. Cactus fruit, not flowers, I meant fruit. Now, if you're having trouble in the beginning of the game and you want some free potions, you can literally just come out here and farm them from the chests. But honestly, if you're playing the base game, it's not going to be that challenging in the beginning. It's probably not going to be that challenging in this version of the game, to be honest. But we'll see. Not being able to get health is going to be interesting. Let's buy another license. Oh, how many do I need? 20? Shit. This is one of the things that I kind of love about this game. It's like, you'll look at the license board and you'll see a license, you'll be like, oh, I want that. But I'm only, 3, 5, 15 points away. And then you're just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to go out and I'm going to farm that shit.
Yeah.
And that's what's great about this version of the game, the Zodiac Age, is that you can put it on fast forward. And you can farm your license points a lot quicker. A lot of people use the 4 times. I'm just not a fan of the 4 times, to be honest. It's Just checking for chests. There's no antidote. Sorry. It's a song.
Yeah.
Alright, see? You can get double the stuff. 2 cactus fruit. Just from stealing. Alright, let's get that license. And I might even actually farm to get the 30 health. Because it'll be useful. Another 20 points. I'll do this a little quicker. I won't steal. Just to get through the farm part a little quicker. Cockatrice. That might be a little tough, but let's give it a shot. I want to aggro the other one. Just so you guys know, if you're chaining enemies, you can leave the zone and continue the chain, but if you use a save crystal, it will break the chain. Oh, I got a broadsword. That's actually probably better than what I have right now. Hold on a sec, let's see. It's actually the exact same. And so the dagger's more useful because it's quicker. I could actually sell the broadsword and probably get a decent amount for it. Probably more than the cactus fruit. Oh, I got another one. So typically every enemy will have like a rare steal, which is a 3% chance steal. I'm surprised I just got 2 in a row. I know I said I wasn't going to steal, it's just habit.
Yeah.
I might actually make, I don't normally do it, but I think I might make Vaughn a bow user in this playthrough. I don't typically use bows, but I could see where in this sort of situation they could be beneficial because they have range and you can attack from range.
Yeah.
We got 9. We need 11 more. Sometimes it's smart to also, if you're farming, like say for example in this zone, or any zone really, sometimes it's smart just to zone out and then zone back in, because it'll refresh the chests. No chest there. See? Chest. Only got 4 gil, but hey. Now a lot of times to get monsters to respawn in a zone, you have to zone 2 zones. Like you couldn't just zone 1 over, you'd have to go 2 over. And that's not obviously always the case, but it kind of works to where... Okay. I'm gonna steal from these guys because I don't remember what they have. I don't think they have anything good, but... Ah, shit. Alright, this is gonna get hairy. Ooh. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna need a potion. Woo! I didn't want to face off against two of these guys at once. What's the base battle speed at? Hold on a second. I think I need to increase the base battle speed. It's a little slow. Oh. This is why I don't like going against these guys this early. They're actually pretty tough. Tougher than the other stuff in this zone. That used up way too many of my potions. Sometimes there's a chest over here, though. Now, if there is, in fact, very little health nodes on the license board for this mod, then... I don't know. I might want to cheese. I might want to cheese a little bit. See how that guy just went red? That's because I was attacking his buddy. Normally he doesn't attack you, but if you're attacking our allies, this particular monster will fight you. Two more. I wonder if... Maybe I was wrong. Maybe the Saurian only attacks if you're low health when you go near him. I'm not going to risk finding that out, though. At least not unless I zone first. I might have cleared them all out. Forgot about that little nook. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Alright, let's get some more health. There we go. That is basically our first level up. One of the things I love to do in this game is once I get strong enough to take that bastard down, that's one of the first things I like to go and do. Might not work out so well for me in this game, though. Save. Oh, right, this would be a cutscene. I told Penelope about the mark you were going after, and I guess I got her worrying, so the two of us headed out here to find you. As soon as I stepped out, the guards closed the gates and things got crazy. I haven't been able to find her since.
Stand back there! Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what? Huh?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh. That does it.
Ho ho! A fine, fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Dalmascan Moreau's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and close this gate as ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
I think the cutscene continues. Yep.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Go back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
You can just tell he's a snake in the grass.
Is Rabanasta to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Oh, remember the last one? We're all like this. The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
How can he stand about at him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to.
Lord Vane never did have
You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Vaughn. Vaughn! You haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penel, that fete tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
I wonder if they're friends with benefits.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe. But not through Miguelo. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
We are going to not pay old Dallin a visit. Oh, snap. I never even noticed that. These characters there that they just showed, those bangas, they come up way later. Forethought. Alright, so we are gonna go to... Actually, hold on. First, we're gonna go here. Gambits. No, not Gambits. I don't want to be in Gambits. No. I want to go back to Technics. One of the techniques that I really love having early on is Libra. Now, I don't have it unlocked, but I can still buy it. Libra is useful because with it, you get more information on enemies. If you recall, when I was in combat with those wolves and whatnot before, all their stats in the upper right-hand corner would say question marks. I don't need these. Let's sell those. Let's sell all this stuff. See, this is why I steal from everything. Look at all this gil I'm getting. That's how you get money. There we go. Bizarre goods are now available. That's what I was trying to show you before. Now, there's not really... I'll pick this up, because this will actually probably be useful. The other stuff, I'll pick up the potion pack. I'll wait for that, because I don't want to spend my money just yet. I want to get this. There. Alright, so... Actually, let me look at the license board. I want to see where that armor is. It's probably right there. 15. Okay. $25. Magic. Sorry, I'm just looking over this stuff again because I don't know where anything is. There's a 150 up here. There's got to be some more mixed in somewhere that I'm just not seeing. Well, regardless. 20 for a short bow. Alright. We're gonna go over to... I suppose I could have done it here, but... Technics was one of the ones that didn't do it. We'll do it at the weapon shop, because I know for certain that the weapon shop is one of them. I'm going to show you what I was talking about. We're going to count it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go. Forgotten Grimoire. So there's a whole bunch of different ones of these. As you can see, it's 19,000. And each one will give you a monograph, and it'll increase your chances of drops. Now, I highly suggest that you try to get the Plants and Dragons, and I'd have to look it up, but there are these enemies in the Nam Yensa Sand Seas and the Ogre Yensa Sand Seas that they're like these little, I don't know what you call them, I guess they're humanoid? Whatever one will give you better drops from them, because once you get to there, that's a really good place to chain and farm experience and license points. Obviously just license points in this game. Alright, let's see here. We're supposed to go down to Old Town. go see old Dallin. Might have to cut this particular video a little short just because I got some guys coming to my house in a few minutes. Well, anytime between the next half hour and hour to work on my AC unit, and that's not really conducive to this video. Plus, I gotta see what the quality. I want to see what the quality of the upload is gonna end up being like. Should be pretty good.
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults, a door, and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Dallin. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
I've heard all I need, so this crescent stone, can I have it? Then I can find the secret passage into the palace, right? Not much of a listener, are you? The crescent stone has lost its magics. Without the power of sunstone, it would be of little use. Right, so where can I get these sunstones? You seek Giza Plains. Speak with the nomads there. You will find your sunstone. Leave by the south gate and continue south. Their village is not far. There are like to be beasts on the plains, so be careful, my boy. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. Let's see, Giza Plains, hangar right here, and I'm practically at Southgate. This will be easy. Now, right here where I'm standing, if you are playing the PlayStation 2 version of this game, there will be a treasure chest here. Don't get it! It's a trap. Not literally a trap, but it's a treasure chest that if you open it up, you will, on the PlayStation 2 version, forever be unable to get the ultimate weapon in the game. It's some bullshit. There are like 4 or 5 chests in the game, in the original, that are like that. Now you might be wondering, why is this crystal gold? Ooh. That's because this crystal lets you teleport to other golden crystals, of which we don't have any stones and don't know any locations. So we're just going to save for now. And I think that's a good place to wrap up this video for now. I might edit it in more later, because I think I've only got about an hour and a half on here so far. That's not very long, but it is the first video. The idea will be that subsequent videos will be probably around 2 to 4 hours, depending on how much time I get to sit down and play. But hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.